Okay. And we have this all set up. We should be good. Crap, I've done. I should probably split that out, shouldn't I? Trying to be the best commentator I can be. I'm only doing this because I need to practice for what I want to become, which is a sports commentator. So, I'm gonna commentate over this game. Showing replay right now. I haven't followed the game at all up until this point. So, yeah. It's 1st and 10. The Titans hand it off to Derrick Henry. Big surprise there. And he is stopped for a gain of like 4 yards about. I'd say that's 4 yards. If it'll ever show me. Right now it's showing me the Titans offensive line, not the downage. Come on. I don't want to see the downage. Yeah, I was right. Gainage of 4 yards, 2nd and 6. And they hand it off to Derrick Henry again. Wow. I am amazed on that one. Couldn't have seen that one coming. It is 3rd down now. My TV's glitching out. Looks like a defensive end. Oh, well, never mind. I can't read the names because my TV apparently is special. Yeah. At cornerback, the Broncos have A.J. Boye, safety Kareem Jackson, safety Justin Simmons, and cornerback that I didn't get to see the name because it switched way too fast. So, that's nice. 3rd and 5. My bet. Oh, no, they're not handing it off to Derrick Henry. It is a pass. Nope, dropped. That is terrible. I couldn't see how it was dropped because my TV. Oh, well, now they're showing a replay. Well, it looks like it just slipped right through his hands, and then the corner kind of just swatted it out because he caught it at the end, and then it slipped off of his wrists, and the corner just kind of swatted it. And yeah, so it was a dropped pass. I don't even know how you drop that. I mean, I suppose it kind of hit him in the wrist area more than the palm. They're punting on 4th and 5 as that was an incomplete, and fair catch is a call on a 10-yard line, 10 or 11-yard line. I believe it was closer to 10. And it looks like the Broncos have virtual fans. Why? Yeah, okay then. And they're showing ads. So I'm not surprised they decided to give it to Derrick Henry. Who dropped that? It doesn't want to tell me. If I can, give me a second. While I'm doing commercials, I'm going to get the roster of the Broncos and Titans so that I can call the game correctly. So just bear with me while they're showing ads. Pencil, and I guess, no. Crap. It doesn't want to tell me how many viewers we have. Okay then. Be like that then. Looks like they're still showing ads. I mean, I hope listening to me talk, making the roster here, is not worse than listening to ads. Tight Titans roster. Actually, we're looking for the depth chart. Never mind, scratch that. Looks like there's an ad for NBA. Depth chart. I'm using my school computer. Don't be blocked. Don't be blocked. Bruh, how is that restricted? What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do that's gonna freaking somehow hurt the computer by looking at the depth chart? That makes no sense. It's no crap. Welp. I don't own that computer. Is there anything? I mean, I could try and search it up on here, but I don't really want to risk that. Next commercial break, I will find a way. So it's Broncos ball, 1st and 10. They hand it off to Chubb, I believe. Do they have a Chubb on the roster? They hand it off to the running back. You get the roster. And Drew Lock is the quarterback right now. Probably already knew that. And you're probably wondering, if you're a normal viewer, why am I, commentating on this? Well, one, I want to practice for commentating, and two, the Titans are in the Colts division, so it's kind of important a little bit, because I want them to lose. So I'm rooting for the Broncos, and I sound like I have bronchitis. Short little pass to what looks to be the tight end, number 87, and it's definitely a first down. Looks like it's on the can't really see what yard line from that camera angle. Broncos do not have the best offensive line. They have Philip Lindsay at running back, Melvin Gordon at running back, Jerry Jeudy at wide receiver, Tim Patrick at wide receiver, and Noah Fant at tight end. So the tight end that I just said was Noah Fant because he wears number 87. I don't have that roster memorized though. Looks like they're running a sweep. No, he fumbled the snap. He didn't fumble it. He bobbled the snap. Looks like he was going to hand it off, and he got sacked. That was like if a snap could be diarrhea. That was snap diarrhea. Like, it was a mix of both the center and the quarterback messing that up, which is very rare. Usually it's one of the two. Usually a contribution from both. But it happened. Because, why not? A short little pass to the wide receiver. He bobbled it at first, but when it bounced out, he had enough time to catch it before it hit the ground. Those catches are always fun to watch. You're like, oh, and then he grabs it, and you're like, oh, yes, let's go. Those are always fun to watch, not gonna lie. Pat Schumer, first season, that didn't work out too well for him, did it? It didn't. But, maybe he's better at an offensive coordinator role than a head coach. Sometimes coaches be like that. They're just good at one thing, or they're better at something in college than the NFL, or just something like that. Incomplete pass intended for Jared Jeudy, the rookie that they drafted, as you probably know, especially if you're a Broncos fan. Probably the same way I feel about Michael Pittman Jr., with how he's supposed to be the next good or potentially great wide receiver for their respective teams. It's 4th and 8. The Broncos are punting it. 9 minutes to go in the first quarter. Snaps it. Punted. Looks good. And he does not fair catch. Ooh. Gets to about the 23 or 4 yard line. Looks more like the 23 yard line. There's a flag on the play. I wonder what that is. Is there a holding? My guess is probably a holding. Or maybe not. Yes, it is holding on the defense. holding on the punting team. So holding on the Broncos for that one, I think. Yes, holding on the Broncos because they punted that. I was right about that call. Usually I'm not. It's weird. Okay, next ad. You gotta try something. Why am I increasing the volume of whatever? Crap. Out is with the excess depth chart. Crap. Well, that sucks. I'm gonna try and take you out of me. Let me get my computer. That way. We are back. Finally look up the depth chart. It's still showing commercials. Charging my phone so that it doesn't die during the stream. My computer better not be dead. I'm gonna be kind of mad. First and 10. Tennessee's 13. So it must have been actually on the returning team. Holding call on the returning team. Come on, work. Why do you gotta be like this? Come on. No way I can charge it with the chargers in here. Because my computer's gotta be special, you know? It's gotta be special. Second and 7. They're going to hand it off to Derrick Henry. Play clock at 4 seconds. 3, they get it off in time, is a fake. They throw it to number 84, who's down at around the Broncos, down at about their own 30-something yard line. Hand off to Derrick Henry, he is tackled. 7 minutes left in the first. Hand off to Derrick Henry for a gain of crap, what's math? The 6 yards. Second and 4. Looks like a pass. Complete to 84, out of bounds. Around the 30-yard line is first and 10, most indefinitely. If that's not first and 10, I don't know what is, because he went over 10 yards for that one. So, you know, looks like Tennessee is having a good drive here. They might just score a touchdown with Ryan Tannehill at quarterback, which is concerning in many ways. Hand off to Derrick Henry for a gain of about 4, it looks like. Not a very huge, he hasn't broken off for any huge runs so far in this game, which is kind of interesting. I mean, I don't, it's the middle of the first, I don't expect it to be amazing, but 2nd and 7, so it's actually gain of 3, never mind the 4, gain of 3. Incomplete pass intended for, I don't even know who, that was in between 2 people, in between the tight end and the receiver. I don't even know who the heck that was intended for. Either really underthrown or really overthrown on that one. Maybe he just didn't know what he was doing. He's Ryan Tannehill after all. So, you know, that's how that is. Oh, almost complete to the tight end, but dropped. 4th and 7 on what looked like a possible promising drive. Oh, he almost had a hold of that, but it looks like it kind of got knocked away. Looks like Steve. Oh yeah, they do have Steven Gostkowski. They did sign him. He is attempting a 47-yard field goal attempt, and it is wide right or left if you're watching on TV. It is wide right. That sucks. Ooh, barely, just barely. Wide right. Monday Night Football. Now take this off the charger, go up, and get the charger from my computer so I can look at the roster. Okay. Um, They are still showing ads. And my computer decided to not be terrible. That's not the wrong password. I think you did crack on that one, Chief. I swear, if this thing says wrong password, I might just stick a railroad spike through it real quick. You know. Alright, we good. It's just taking 10 hours to load, you know. Holy crap. Left a lot of unopened, or really open tabs from the last video I made. Not the last video I made, from one of the videos I made. Holy crap. Okay, it just kicked me out. That's nice, you know. I'm using a lot of Control W right now to delete. There. I know I'm completely missing the game, but just give me a second. I just gotta get all this. There from ESPN. There from ESPN. I'm getting both of them loaded. Okay. We have that. So Broncos on offense. 1st and 10. Oh, wait, no, 3rd down. Never mind. Not 1st and 10. A complete pass to Noah Fant, I believe is his name. The main question here is just whose quarterback is worse? You know, it's between Drew Lock and Ryan Tannehill. So we're not off to the best quarterbacks in the world exactly. So yeah, that could be a bit harsh. But Give me a second. Oh, what the? Well, in the future, I will try to do a scouting report on the teams first before I do a game. So, this is more just a trial run. It's been decent so far. I'm going to the end of the first, which is in a little bit. So, I know this was a shorter one, but it's more just a test to see what I can do. Hand it off. Again, I'm gonna log off. I'll see you guys in the next live stream. How do I end this?